Welcome back to What the Zell Home Loans. Now, today we're going to take a look at a topic that is hugely misunderstood and there's a lot of confusion about it. We're going to talk about your money, specifically the different parts of the loan that you have to pay for. What are those differences? So we're going to go through down payment, closing cost, and prepaid items. You're thinking, it's all my money. You're just taking my money. And we are taking your money, yes. But a lot of confusion about the terminology. So the down payment's pretty straightforward. It's the amount of money you are putting down when you purchase a home. So that's the easiest one. We're going to set that one aside. Now you have closing cost and prepaid items, or prepaids. Most of those, well, let me back up. So they are two specific and separate items that you're going to be paying for. A lot of people will just refer to all of it combined as closing costs and just ignore the prepaid part of it. But they are different. So let's get into it. So the closing cost themselves, the actual closing cost, is any fee that is associated with your loan. So any fee you pay to the lender, be that in the form of an admin fee, underwriting fee, points, etc. Your appraisal fee, your attorney's fees, your title fees, those are all closing cost. Now, the part that kind of gets glossed over a lot are the prepaid items. These are technically not closing cost, but like I said, most of us just lump it all together and call everything closing cost. Prepaid items are going to be your homeowner's insurance and your property taxes. Those are the two biggest items, and they are big, that fall into that category. We collect those fees up front and prepay them on your behalf. There's a few other things that fall into there, but it's really small, tax stamps, etc. The government's always going to get their pound of flesh. But so those are your prepaid items. Now, when you lump the closing cost and the prepaids together, you have the entire amount of fees that you are going to be paying. And like I said, everyone normally just lumps them all together and calls it closing costs. So that's really about it. I hope that does explain it a little better. You do have various other little fees that will fall into each bucket, but that's the main difference between your closing cost and your prepaid items. When you lump both of those together with your down payment, you're going to have a dollar amount that you are going to bring to the closing table and hand over to purchase your property. All three of those together, the down payment, the closing cost, and your prepaid items, are all lumped together and referred to as your cash to close. That's the dollar amount that you're going to be writing that check for. So I hope I didn't confuse you too much. If you do have questions about this, feel free to reach out. And until next time, take care.